Hey everyone, stick with us versus herd. If it's your first time here to the content, hit subscribe. If you want to get notifications from when we post videos, tap the bell. If you want to join our options trading live channel, I go live Monday through Friday, 30 minutes before market open. Link is below in the description. And if you want to join the UVH fam, links are in the description to our Discord and our options trading group on Facebook. If you're here right now and you made money today, comment got paid. If you lost money today, comment below, learned a lesson. And if you could do me a favor, hit the like button. I would really appreciate it. Today was a pretty crazy day. Not in terms of my trades. My trades today was pretty chill, but we had Netflix and Tesla just had a face-ripping rallies. I mean, Tesla up 13%, Netflix up 7%, and just incredible. It's just crazy. All we had to do today was buy calls on Netflix and Tesla, close it down, come back and close, and everything would have been okay. But when it comes to trading, we like to overthink it, and we don't know when these pops are going to happen. And here we are on the struggle bus. But anyways, what I did today. So today, kind of rolling into tomorrow. Also for my watch list going into tomorrow. On day trades, I was down about $70 on day trades. ULTA, I did close out. I only lost $17 additional today on ULTA. I've been kind of bag holding on this. I had a call spread, credit spread for the 187.50, 190 call. It expired this week. I didn't want to be assigned. I didn't want to be max loss. Max loss was going to be like $360, and I closed it out for $244. So I didn't want to go max loss. I just wanted to cut it loose because it didn't look like, if you look at ULTA's chart here, ULTA, it just wasn't happening. I mean, we've gapped up. It did give some back, but it just wasn't enough on Thursday, and it's just been holding steady. So I just said, hey, it expired this week. Risk of assignment's really high, so I just wanted to cut it loose. Going into my next trades here on Apple, kind of messed around a little bit, lost $20. Couldn't decide. One of the things was with the MES contracts. Let me just pull up MES here. Now, MES, I traded a little bit. I don't know why it's not. Come on. Looks like doesn't want to work. All right, I guess the futures, the way that futures are searchable in the order flow is not working currently. But kind of what happened, and realize I gave up $10 today. I'm up about $72 right now on the S&P futures MES. And kind of what I want to say today, one of the things that I learned today is not letting them shake you out of your beliefs. Today I started clean. I pretty much closed everything on Friday. I wanted to start clean today and just kind of relax my way into it. My belief was that they're going to come down to 27.40, came down to 27.40. I thought it was going to bounce up a little bit, and I definitely thought it was going to bounce at 27.20, and then we cracked down to 27.10. I'm like, oh man. So I took like $120 loss when it cracked down to here, right? On the rebound, it ripped back up, and I decided, okay, I'm not going to lose my faith right now. And I made some money on this run up. So when it came back up to 27.20 and came back up to 27.40, I sold, and that's why I'm down $10 on the day. And then I reloaded again, and once it started breaking through like the 27.40 area, I'm currently up about $70 right now on that position. So I'm going to see what happens on MES or the S&P futures. I'm thinking that tomorrow, is going to be green tomorrow. I'm thinking that we're going to probably try to test the 2,800 area tomorrow on this. And one of the leading things is going to be bank earnings. Now I am trading earnings tomorrow, but I am trading JPM. So JPM, I'll show you my trade here in a second. But JPM, what I'm thinking is that they're obviously earnings are going to be a little bit rough. We have all the banks going into this week. We have JP Morgan, Wells Fargo, Bank of America, Goldman Sachs, and so tomorrow morning I'm trading right now JP Morgan. And I really wasn't going to trade it, but what I liked about JP Morgan right here is kind of at the bottom of the range here. It's at 98, kind of in between the bottom of the range and where I thought I was really hoping it would make a push to 110 today, and that just didn't happen. It closed down 4.5%. So now that it came a little bit closer to the 45 mark, what I did was do more of a neutral play on JP Morgan. I'll pull this up here, and right now, let me pull up the trade page here. So right now, I am short the 98 put, 98 call. I'm long the 93 put, and I'm long the 103 put. I did get for JPM, I did get 395 in credit. My max loss since this $5 wide each side is $5, but since I got $395 in credit, my max loss is going to be $105, $1.05, $105. And I'm looking just to suck some premium out of this. And what I was looking at, and this is where I'll just walk you through this trade real quick on why I put it on. If we go to the curve screen, we go to the analysis tab on Tastyworks, and let me go into tomorrow expiration, and let me say it's a 30% IV crush. So if we get 30% IV crush on the weeklies, they were running at like 94. This would put it down at 64% right here. And what I'm looking at on here is it basically to stay between 104 and 92.50. I'm thinking it's going to come down to maybe like the 95 range and to the high end, the 102 range, but anything can happen. That's why I did sell, relatively safe spread on here. So to the downside, if we're looking here, 92.50 would set us right down into this area where there's some support. So since it expires Friday, if it comes down to 92.50, bounces back up to like the 95 area, we'll be making some more money. If it stays the same, we'll be making about $60. And then as time goes on, let's say it bounced down and it comes down and it bounces back up, or rips up and comes back down. As you can see, let's say Wednesday, if I go into Wednesday, theta will eat a little bit more, and these ranges will be a little bit more profitable then. So, I felt like it was a fairly safe trade. I basically risked $1, $105 on this trade. Felt like a fairly safe trade being this close to support. So that's what I am currently trading on JP Morgan. Now, two trades that I probably shouldn't have done today is I did short Tesla, and this is a bad mark. I'm not up $148 on this. I'm actually probably down about $90 on it. I did short the 620 call, went long the 625 call. So I did a short call spread at 620 on Tesla. Probably just going to cut this loose tomorrow. I thought maybe we can get a gap down tomorrow on Tesla, but now looking at it, especially after hours, ripping up the 672, not likely. I placed a trade right in here when it was showing some weakness because I thought I was going to pull back to 600. It didn't. Probably should have closed it out when it broke 640, and that's what this is what happens when you don't close your trade out when it comes to a stop loss. Sure, the damage is going to be minimal, but at the same time, you don't want to just like have it go against your stop losses and you continue to lose money. I mean, this is just insane. This is now crossing over the 50-day. It's actually, what was it at right now? 672 after hours. Man, this is, and I don't know why. No one can really tell you why it's ripping up or why it's ripping or going down. I mean, Tesla has a mind of its own, a lot like Netflix. Now, Netflix makes more sense. They said that there were, there's basically going to be a lot more subscribers, blah, blah, blah. Who knows? But what I was doing is mainly a chart play here. Did break up to the 400 on Netflix. I did short it as well, but I am hedged with my S&P futures contract. So I am short this. I also have a debit spread for May that I have on right now, but currently down on this. I'm actually on this one, on the call side, I'm only down about $20, so it's not that bad. Most of the money I lost today was on this debit spread for May, and this was kind of an earnings play that they're going to get better down on earnings, and they were going to come down to like the 320 area, but now that may not be true now. So we'll see what happens, what I do with that debit spread, but I'm going to be selling some more premium during this, especially since volatility. I mean, volatility is drying up a little bit. And as you can see, volatility, if you're looking at the VIX, just fell right through, right at the end of the day, just fell right through. So I felt comfortable holding my credit spreads, and I'm long an MES contract to kind of hedge that Tesla and that Netflix short. in case it goes a little bit bad. I'm also trading JP Morgan tomorrow as well. So kind of going low and slow. The one thing that I do want to say is that you have to stick to your beliefs. I know I said this before, but you have to stick to your beliefs, because in this market, they try to shake you, they try to break you. One thing that I'm looking at also is TLT. Now, TLT at the bottom of the range, close at the bottom of the range. I wasn't going to try to catch the knife here today, but I was watching around the 63, 64 area. And so far on the weekly, every time it's reached this point, last 4 days or so, it's been bouncing up. So let's see what happens tomorrow. Maybe we can catch a day trade on there. This does look like it's downtrending down to like the 155 area potentially. If you come back down to the 155 area on TLT, would be interesting, but not sure what's going to happen here. We have earnings. We also have the weekly job reports coming up, which probably doesn't mean anything because the market doesn't really react to that. AMC is probably going to go bankrupt as well. AMC, because the movie theaters are closed. I mean, this is down another 20% today. I don't normally trade penny stocks, but I've been looking at kind of what AMC's been doing and seeing how that impacts the entertainment world. I'll be looking into more restaurants and more entertainment and seeing what's going to happen, because I think that those are probably going to be good short setups for 2020. Even though we reopen things, people are probably going to be very nervous about being in crowds and dining out and stuff like that. So we'll see what happens. If you watch this video to the end, comment watch to the end. As always, stay safe, stay green. It's us versus hurt.